Hello, in this video I'm gonna explain you what InputStream and OutputStream exactly are. In Java, when we want to get data from an input, we must create an input stream from that input. All digital data like bytes are a collection of bytes. We can read these bytes by input streams. Input stream class has many subclasses such as file input stream, byte array input stream, and so on. On the other hand, to write data to an output, we must create an output stream from that output. Output stream has subclasses corresponding to each input stream subclasses, such as file output stream, byte array output stream, and so on. Input stream and all of its subclasses have read methods for reading data. The first one gets no arrow. The second one gets array of bytes. Third one gets buffer, offset, and blank. The first read method reads just one byte from input and returns that one. Suppose we have this input. When we call read, it takes the first byte from input and returns it. The second read method reads buffer.length byte from input and puts them into the buffer out. Suppose we have this buffer and this input. The buffer length is byte. When we call read, it reads 5 bytes from input and puts all of them into the buffer object and returns 5 as read. Why 5? Because buffer length is 5 and in every read, it can read between 0 and the buffer to the length bytes. Now suppose we have this input. When we call read, it reads all 3 bytes from input and puts them into the buffer object. The rest of buffer bytes will not change. In this case, the result of read method is 3 because the input has just 3 bytes and all of the read methods return the number of bytes that they read. The last read method reads length number of bytes from input available and puts them from offset index into the buffer array. Then returns the number of bytes it has read or -1 if it has reached to the end of the string. If the input had less than the length number of bytes, the read method returns just the number of bytes it had read. Look at this example. We have 7 bytes in the input and we want to read only 3 bytes from the input and put all of them at index 2 of the buffer array. Look at the buffer after we call read method. The read method returns 3 and put all of the read bytes into the buffer array at index 2. Now, if we call read method with 8 as length because the input had only 7 bytes, the read method returns 7 and puts all of the read bytes at index 2 into the buffer array. Now, let's see how to write data to our output. OutputStream and all of its subclasses have write methods for writing data to an output. The first one gets no parameter. The second one gets byte array as parameter. The third one gets array of bytes, offset, and length as integer. The first write method writes 1 byte to the output. When we call write, it writes given byte to the out. The second method writes all of the buffer's byte into the output. Look at the example. We have this buffer and this output. When we call write, it writes all of the buffer byte into the output. The last write method of OutputStream writes bytes from offset index of buffer to the offset plus length index of buffer into the out. Let's explain this with an example. We're getting an input string from this input by constructing a byte array input string and passing the input to its construct. Then we're creating an output string by constructing a byte array output string. At this moment, all buffers bytes are 0. Now we read 3 bytes from input and putting them into the buffer array from index 2. After that, the buffer array looks like this. Now, we want to write these 3 points of buffer array into the output. We can say pick 3 points from index 1 of buffer and write that. Now the output is like this. Okay, let's copy a file to another location. To do this, we need to create an input string from the file that we want to copy and an output string for the destination file. For this purpose, we use file input stream and file output stream. We read 4 kilobytes in every loop and write them to the destination file until file input stream dot read returns -5. That means we reach to the end of the file. That's all. We copy the file. Too simple. But there is a problem with this code. Suppose we wrote these 4 bytes into a file. If we use this approach to copy a file, when we read from source file by calling the read method, the buffer will be like this. It's still 4 kilobytes. If we use the write method, which gets just bytes array as parameter, it is equivalent to this. So when we write this 4 kilobyte buffer to the destination file, we have a 4 kilobytes file, whereas our source file is just 4 bytes inside. To solve this problem, we change code to this. Now, in this approach, we hold the number of read bytes in a variable, then we use it to write just the number of bytes that we read into the out. So we have the exact source file in the destination. That's all. Now you understood what input stream and output stream exactly are. If you like this tutorial and want to see more, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.